I mean, I think when you look at the stats, you see that it came down serve and pass, and so when you're off the net and you're passing, and you're chasing the ball down, the setter he's going to have defensively a lot of guys just waiting for him, and he did, and they made good plays and they made good moves and they got some good touches. Uncharacteristically, he had just a few errors that maybe skew the percentages, but I felt like when he was in system and could get in rhythm, he was still doing what we needed him to do. It was more on the out of system stuff that kind of put him in a funk. The stuff that was, plays way off the net where he had to scramble to and get to. That was the hard part for him. But he battled, and took big swings for us. And unfortunately, we had to take too many big swings. And it's when you do that in volleyball, it's going to catch up to you for sure over the course of a match. It's always going to catch up to you.
Coach, in the third set, Ohio State went on a 6-0 run on Shershin serve.
Mm-hmm.
You burned both timeouts during that run. By the second timeout, what were you telling your guys and trying to adjust to at that point?
Yeah, I mean, we told him earlier just try to get the ball in the air somewhere on our court. And unfortunately, he went on a nice run there where we, essentially really couldn't even do that. He was pretty precise with his serve. That's the best serving team we've seen or played against all year. And, no offense against any of the opponents that we play, but it's not really that close. Maybe someone's got as many aces against us, but in that fashion and that quick in a match, a 3-set match, they got after it. And but we talked about that. I don't think we overemphasized it. I think the guys knew it was coming, but they started off okay, and then it just slowly got a little out of hand there with our reception errors. But I just try to tell the guys to weather the storm. That's what you do, and you try to hope that you're going to just get the ball where we need to get, and it's going to fall our way. But you try to get the ball in the air on your side where we can make a set. We can set one of our big hitters and try to get out of that rotation. But we got stuck there for sure.
Coach, can you maybe reflect on the season, what you have been able to accomplish getting here with this group?
Yeah, it's honestly, in this moment, it's hard for anybody to reflect, even the guys. I mean, it's a great question, but just from my standpoint, it's hard because you just lost a tough one, and you just lost the biggest one, and so it's hard. But to answer that, I'll do my best in the fact that these guys have accomplished a ton. They've done things, historically, they've actually done things that has never been done for this program. They really have. Going and winning 2 sets down at UCLA on the road, and a handful of other things. And they've established themselves, shown a lot of character through the transition of coaching, and a lot. But just to go win the MPSF, win it on the road, and what they did, kind of sealing their spot while they were on the road, and then coming home, and granted you have home court advantage, but still playing in that MPSF tournament's brutal. And winning the MPSF tournament at home, those are great accomplishments. And there's All-Americans and all those things that are individual awards, but the reality is that I'm certain these guys care more about the team awards, and so it'll be a little tough for them to reflect right now. And I told them that, and that's okay. These things hurt, they sting, and you lose a little sleep. But in reality, you're gonna grow. You have to. You will. And but it's hard.
Coach, does it surprise you that you win the block 12-4, but end up at the wrong end of a 3-0 sweep?
No. I mean, blocking, in reality, when you look at statistics and you look at things that correlate to winning and major success in men's volleyball at this level, that's actually, it's not. I mean, it's great that we've been such a good blocking team for so many years, and but the serve and pass game is where it matters, and we know that.